Hey everybody, excuse me, this is RVermill47 once again today. Just thought I'd bring you some interesting information here, or some observations should I say. This is the induction magnetometer at the Alaska HAARP facility, and a little after 7 a.m. Central Daylight Time, which would be 12 Zulu right there, some interesting agitation in the magnetometer readings. Induction is what this is reading out, which would be whatever HAARP is doing and receiving back. This is showing some information that's quite interesting anyway, so I thought y'all might like to see that. I don't know what that means. I've just recently started looking at the HAARP stuff because I've got some friends that are quite interested in it, and it is quite interesting. The other thing I wanted to show you is I showed a picture earlier. I showed this from the SOHO satellite that takes pictures of the sun's coronagraph. It's like a coronagraph, and again, this inner circle is actually the size of the sun. The outer circle is the sun's atmosphere, also known as the chromosphere. It has to be blotted out, otherwise it would blind the camera. So what we see are things on the outside here. Now, you'll remember if you watched my video right before this that there was a huge coronal mass ejection that came out of the northeastern side here, limb of the sun. And you'll be able to see that on this one also. But something that's even more interesting is what I'm going to show you that comes up down here. And let's see. Keep an eye down there around the time stamp on the sun. I've got to keep my cursor out of it, or the controls for Windows Media comes up. I'm going to start advancing this a frame at a time, and before you know it, you'll start to see something come up right next to the seconds. There it comes, right by the 6. It's a comet in its death throes, headed straight for the sun. Quite an impressive sight there, and it'll probably be crashing into the sun later on. I'll go ahead and put this in just play and repeat mode there. So we see the comet coming up right there. And there'll be more. It'll be interesting to watch it more as it goes on later on tonight, to see if it shows any sign. The sun shows any sign of anything as it crashes into it. Also, you can still see the big explosion on the again the northeast quadrant of the sun. I know everybody's probably going, that's not east, that's west, but when you look up at the sun, that is actually the east side. That's considered the east limb of the sun. This is the east limb, this is the west limb, opposite of when we're looking at an Earth satellite. Anyway, some interesting stuff there going on the sun. And also back to the HAARP monitor here, we see that the agitation continues at several frequencies. So interesting stuff, people. Just thought I would bring that to your attention, and hope everybody's having a great day. Y'all have a good one.